On Saturday, October 24th, two mediocre marbles are going to meet in a ring. They couldn't be booked to do comedy, so they decided to book themselves to fight each other. That's right, the former fat boy, Chris Espinoza, meets the fire crotch rod himself, Mr. Mikey Gordon, in an epic battle for the ages. We have a chance to sit down and talk with our two combatants tonight and have a chance to get their thoughts on this fight and see who will come out to be the one that isn't the worst. All right, starting off with Mr. Chris Espinoza, our first combatant tonight.
Hey, thanks, Matt. That was a hell of an intro. I like what you did there. You definitely didn't make me look bad at all, so I appreciate that. Hey, man. I think Saturday, Mikey's gonna be in for a surprise. I've been working real hard, and there's a lot of training going into this, and it's gonna be a long night for him. 100%. There's no jokes. It's just real.
See, that's funny to me, Chris, because, like, I thought this whole thing was kind of like a joke from the get-go because, you know, it was all just a conversation between Lucia and I. Like, do you think Chris is dumb enough to accept a challenge to get into a ring with me? And she said no. And I said, no, you're wrong. Not only are you dumb enough to take the challenge, you are dumb enough to show up. So let me just talk about my training regimen. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm doing the least. I'm doing the least possible. Chris, it's a joke to me that you even had the balls, the chutzpah, to step into the ring with me. And I'll make this quick because I know your parents need to get back on the internet and you're taking up a lot of bandwidth over there. So, you know, I'll make this quick, Chris. It's going to be a murder. It's going to be a murder. It's going to be quick. It's going to be over. 3 2-minute rounds, headgear, gloves, the whole thing. It's going to be over quick. We're not even going to need the judges. It's a joke.
A man of few words, but he uses them often. Mr. Mikey Gordon. Chris, do you have any response for Mikey for the upcoming fights? Your thoughts, your training regimen?
Well, hey, no, Matt, let's talk about why we're even doing this, okay? Because Chris punked out on a $20 bet, okay? Chris was like, oh, I can do all these pull-ups, okay? And then he's like, I'll bet you $20 I can do double the amount of pull-ups that you can do. So I took the comics. We went downstairs at 2 a.m. I was drunk on drugs, and I said, Chris, you can't even do half of what I do. I busted out 28 of those pull-ups. Chris got up there, started alligator arming them at about 10. You looked like a punk, and you didn't pay me. Then a crime supposedly happened. I don't know if that crime happened, but it probably did. All right? So I called you out to your face. That's why this thing's going down, Chris, because I'm going to shut you up once and for all. You've been running your mouth around the scene. You've been running your mouth, and you're going to figure out, just like James Brown said, this is a man's world, and I'm going to hit you.
Chris Espinoza, your response.
That was pretty good. That's a good little promo, man. I'm not worried. I hope you're putting on a facade, man, because it's not going to be over and around. In fact, you're going to get tired, and it's going to be a long night. I'm going to beat you up, man. And honestly, it's an ass whooping you've been needing to get. So that's all, man.
Hey, you know what? I like all the power in the world to you, but you're going to realize that that's old saying of if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. You're going to figure out, because here's what you're forgetting, Chris, that when you get out there in front of the crowd and in front of the people that are all cheering for you and your adrenaline is pumping like I've done over 900 times in a professional wrestling ring, that you're going to realize that you are in a man's world, son, that you're going to realize that there is nothing in the world that is going to be able to save you. Now, I know that you're going from about 160 pounds to about 175, all right? Now, I dropped down from 195. I'm about halfway there. You're living on a prayer. Motherfucking Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, whoever the fuck saying that shit, you better be playing that shit real loud in the gym with your little whipping boy, Patrick McCoy, getting ready for whatever you think is going to be going on. It's going to be quick and it's going to be aggressive. You're not going to see it coming because it's coming out of nowhere, all right? You're stepping into a man's world and you're going to get hit like a man, like your daddy should have done.
I want to remind our viewers that less than 15 tickets remain for the fight coming up on October 24th, Saturday, between these two combatants in a fight.
We're almost already sold out, man. We're almost already sold out. People heard that I was going to put a whooping to this fucking asshole, Chris Espinoza, and they're like, I'm going to put my money on that shit now. So it's almost already sold out. There's like very few tickets left for this thing, all right? Who knows how many people are going to witness this thing, but I tell you what, it doesn't matter. It matters because there's going to be two men inside that ring with another licensed referee who knows what the fuck he's doing, who's going to be able to see when Chris starts looking like a Muppet, when his eyes start going, oh my God, I had no idea what the power of somebody who's not slapping me like a little bitch boy, like Alberto Mercado, what that feels like. Son, you have no idea. You have no idea. I don't need to do anything. This is a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel very intimidated if you weren't doing pretend fighting. So I'm not worried.
You shouldn't. You're
you could throw people around for thumbtacks.
You're Forrest Gump level retarded. You're stepping in the ring with a fucking animal, and you're gonna get eaten up. Okay?
I hope you're working on
Harambe. I'm going Harambe on your bitch ass.
I hope you're working on your fighting skills, man, and not just your mouth.
Me dead. The animal about to get unleashed. Sit down, son. I tell you to sit down, but you ain't got no chairs. Where they at? Where they at, Wody? Where they at? Who knows?
Two bears fight.
I don't know if you caught that, but I was
like, two bears. It's a bear and a twink, son. He's stepping out of his league. Chris, stay in your lane. Get your little brewery tour. Congratulations. You found something in your life to make it fulfilling. You know what is not going to be fulfilling? Getting your fucking ass handed to you through your fucking teeth. I'm going to knock that fucking sprayed on hairline off your bitch ass, and we're all going to see who the real man Chris Espinoza is. You're a shell, son. I'm cracking eggs.
Chris, your response. Close it.
I'll say I just hope, like I'll say it again. I just hope you're actually working on your hands and not just your mouth. Because I mean, you can sell hell of tickets, man. But it's only gonna be us two. I don't give a fuck about the crowd. I know you brought that up. I feel like you feed off the crowd. It's just only gonna be me and you, baby.
Look, Chris. Here's what you don't get. You're a sympathetic character here. All right. I did what I did. You should have paid me. This is all about a $20 bet. Don't forget this. This is all about a $20 bet. Had you been a man, see, I respected you. I took you on the road to shows. I took you up to NorCal, took you out to Vegas, introduced you to some promoters, whatever. I don't give a shit. I had respect for you, Chris, until you had to make, listen here, Chrissy, you had to fucking make a $20 bet that your ass couldn't cash, Chrissy, and you fucking, you did it to the wrong dude, all right? It got us to here. We're going to sell some tickets, and you're going to see. I don't even know what your beef was with me from the get-go. I had respect for you, dude. There was nothing. That's why this is a joke to me. Like, you're not even in my league. You're not even in my league. Comedy, great. Congratulations. Everybody tells me you're doing great on the road. Congratulations on this shit, man. Stick to the jokes. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't think you're even going to show up. Straight up. I don't think you're going to show up. It would be stupid for you to show up. Because here's the thing. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. That's the reality at the end of the day. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. And I'll fucking lose.
Yeah. You really like to talk, man.
I think that's
you really like to talk.
Had a loss for words. I think Chris had a loss for words.
Oh, a loss for words?
Weak ass foot.
Yeah. Well, then we will call it an evening. Reminder that the fight will take place Saturday, October 24th at a top secret location. See the combatants to find out about how to get your tickets to this sold out event. It's going to be
lasted longer than the fight. This thing lasted longer than the fight. Show up October 24th. See somebody get their lights knocked the fuck out. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Fucking cut it off. Cut it off. I'm done. Fuck, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long night, Mikey.